We're here with 𝐶𝐨𝐬 Burrows. How do you want to get introduced, Case, before? let's get that down first.
Right?
Yeah.
I've been in Vegas for about 6 years in September.
Nice.
And live out in Lake Las Vegas, beautiful community, amazing place to live here in the Valley. Territory account manager for American Woodmark, which has dealer distributor brands, USA-based company.
Mm-hmm.
We service Home Depot, Lowe's, all of our dealer distributors, all the home builders. So there's a 90% chance your cabinets are a brand that we sell. And so it's been wonderful. And I service Las Vegas. I also service Kingman, where our plant is. And I also service Fresno, where luckily my family lives. So I get to see them every quarter.
Oh, yeah. That's convenient.
It is convenient,
right?
And nice.
But that's not all you do, Case. I actually met you through, the community at the sports club in Lake Las Vegas. But you actually, as you guys know, Slay in Your Lane really highlights small businesses in the local community and beyond. And Case here, she is, what is it that you do outside of cabinetry?
Yeah, so my passion is soap and candles. And it's been 5 years that I started that right after I moved here.
Amazing.
So me and my husband actually work together. It is besides going to the sports club, which you see us a lot over there too, go to the sports club, and we also make concrete candles by hand out of cementol from Home Depot. So it's just cement and water. Pour it in a mold.
I didn't know you guys made those
Yes,
shells.
we make them. Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's why they're amazing.
Oh,
so
wow.
What's great about them is that the reason why I always say if we talk again, I always I'm turning into a hippie. Like I think I'm just reverting back to, making sourdough bread and making stuff sustainable. And so I wanted to create a candle, not just that you could throw in the trash can, but one that you could recycle, reuse, repurpose. And so giving a gift of a candle is very spiritual, very personal, and also you're able to recycle it. So I like to put a little succulent in it, and your customer, if you give it to someone, whoever you give it to, someone you love or someone you cherish, they'll have it forever.
I love it.
Yeah.
You actually have some with us today to showcase, right?
I did.
And
so this is one I did for the holiday project for Team DYC. So it's a little candle. It's about 7 ounces. So what we did, I worked with Dawn, and we created her own custom scent.
I love it. These things.
This is a good one.
I had no idea, but when you touch it, when you think of ceramic, it's dry, right? It's like brittle on the hands. But these, knowing that now she hand makes it, is really neat. It's almost not wax texture, but it's very smooth.
Matte?
And matte. Yeah, very clean. And to your point, I have a lot of these empty because I wasn't sure if we're going to refill them with more candles, or to her point, just creating a planter for your succulents. I like it sometimes even to hold your makeup brushes.
Yeah, your
things
makeup
like that.
brushes. So so what we do is you can, we have them of course all over our house, right, to use and test, but able to partner with one of our other neighbors to actually imprint your logo onto the candle vessel.
I like it.
So hopefully I'm doing this for you guys soon too.
Yes.
And it's a great gift. Your customer will always think about you, which is nice. So I love doing this. It's good. It's a good way, but that kind of segments into what people do, having your craft, and also discovering what is it that you want to do. I've inspired, I already know 3 people. I've inspired them to create either their own candle business or start drawing again, or inspire them to do something that is inside of them that they've always wanted to do. And I'm there to encourage them. I'm giving them all of my vendor list. I'm there to support them for any questions they have and push them to do it. Just do it. Just start it. Like, what is the worst going to happen? If you just do something.
I love it. I love it.
Even if it's just for a little bit, you can always pivot and do something else. Yeah.
And I think for all the viewers out there, it's relatable. You girls, guys can crush it at work, and when you get home, you're either working out, binging TV, but we all are searching and yearning for a hobby or a passion. And it's really beautiful to see that, Casey. I know I've tried making my own candles before meeting you. It gets messy, it gets expensive, there's a lot of supplies and things and moving parts involved with it, but I think it's a great way to always have candles on deck, like we were just talking about, being in real estate, whether you're going to a closing, open house, or some type of event. It's nice to leave a signature gift, and I really love the candles. Super affordable, how you can personalize it, customize it.
Yeah.
And she plans on, you have, what you said, you're gonna do like a 12-month calendar of almost different gift boxes. Tell us about that.
I'm very excited about this because this year has been about reducing and repurposing and using what we have to get what we want. You know, whether that's just cleaning out your linen closet or rearranging your bedroom or cleaning out the garage, which we all don't like to do on a Saturday, but we, you know, getting it done. How does that make you feel? That makes you feel great. So what I was thinking in my business, which I am launching here in the next month, so I'm going to do subscription boxes. So the subscription boxes, they have a full-size candle. They have a full-size natural soap. This is one that I made. They're very dear to me. This is actually Lake Las Vegas.
I love it.
See.
Okay, that's the sky,
the
water.
Lake Mead, and then Lake Las Vegas, and the golf course.
How neat is this? And I've seen her. You guys have seen those things, like how things are made, and it's really fun to see you cut them.
Yeah.
Right? But that's really amazing how detailed that is. Check that out. Wow, beautiful.
That took me about a year to create, to come up with the design and just execute, but that's why it's so special to me. So we'll have a candle, a soap, and then a third full size. This is one I created, non-toxic, everything I have is non-toxic, soy wax, oils, everything that you can say easily. Oil,
that
cocoa
you can
butter,
pronounce, right?
shea butter.
You can Google.
You can Google it. You know exactly what the ingredients are. Even the paraffin free, phthalate free, fragrances are non-toxic because I want you to use them in your home and around your pets and around your family. And, you know, we're all about sustainability and good for your soul.
So what exactly is that, Case? What is this?
So this here is, this one here smells like Luxe Timber. So I'm doing a smells like review. Kind of think of mahogany teak wood.
A room spray.
Nice. So it's a room spray, but also you can use it on your hair if you're want to do a little refresher.
Nice.
Let me let you smell this.
Yes. Oh, yes. I think what I've learned is for those that are active, whether you love walking, going, and then before going into the office, yoga, mats, things like that, just keeping this in the bag.
In your car, in the bag. It's not going to melt in the 120-degree weather outside. And it lasts for a really, really long time. I use it for everything.
Great.
So the subscription box, you can see you have three full size, and will be available on the website soon. The website right now, you just go and put in your email address, and you'll be the first one to know once that launches. So the reason why I started this and pivoting in that business, just trying to simplify life, right? Simplify, reduce, get rid of, stop organizing and just start clarifying with everything that we do, whether it be in my cabinet business and my territory or this here. And so I'm excited. I'm just picking 12 fragrances, which was the hardest because I did inventory and I have 53,000 grams of fragrance oil in my soap lab right now that I've acquired over the years.
Oh my.
So you can imagine how hard it is to pick. But my clients are so amazing, and I know now what you guys buy and what you guys like and your reaction to fragrances and your reaction to how it makes you feel and what it inspires you. That's always a great thing. So go to the website, click on, put in your email address. It's uncommonsoapery.com.
Right on.
And be able to be the first to know about it. And the reason why it came up is because my friend Nicole, she owns Glass Vegas. She's a small business here, and she's always asking me, Case, I need a gift. I need a gift for my customer. Like, someone just brought me this. It's my mom's birthday. And listen, we're busy women. Sometimes we just can't get stuff together in time. But I wanted to give her opportunity to be able to order stuff for herself that she loves, even for her people in her family and also her clients. But I also wanted to be able to get her on a schedule so she can get gifts sent to her. She can get it sent over in her cousin in New York. It doesn't matter. It's going to be automatic, and she's going to be my first client to do that. So she's a blessing. Another strong woman in business. And but we're all surrounded with a lot of women here.
That's
a lot
what
of
we're
women
about.
in
We're
business.
about lifting the community up.
For sure.
I love hearing that case. I mean, right now, as you guys saw, she has her automatic gift giving.
It's a subscription.
It's a subscription, basically. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a basic soap and candle subscription.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super easy for those that has clients on repeat or anyone that you want. So help me understand.
Yeah.
If I were to go onto your site and enroll into this 12-month program, am I able to indicate who I want the next month's gift to, or is it always going to come to me and then I have to gift it off?
No, so you're going to have a choice. You can either get it automatically sent to yourself, or that month you need to send it to someone else in a different state or locally. It's going to be shipped off UPS in a beautiful, nice white box is how it comes, and
you can put your logo on it,
put your logo on everything. So either or. So you can stack up gifts for 12 months for yourself and then give them out as you need, or you can, or I can ship it out for you wherever you want. So
I like that.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yes. We are definitely worldwide.
I love it. Yes, that makes it easy for you gals and girls out there. Y'all have heard it from her directly, and how amazing. Just 5 years ago, her passion project turned into now a small business. And I think that's what this channel is about, Case, really inspiring those that have an idea, that has a passion, that wants to pursue something, but don't be afraid to go out and just give it a try, right? So talk to me about that, because as much as we cover maybe how to finance something, maybe, do I need to take a loan out? Did you tap into some savings, use a credit line with your credit, things like that? How would you advise someone out there maybe that's looking to start something similar to get ramped up? How did you just start 5 years ago? Ooh. And what would you have done differently? That was a loaded question.
It was. I think for me, it's more of, I had an idea, and I guess I'm just not, I don't have any fear in trying and failing. And that's number one. I know everybody's not like that, so I get it. But also, I feel like I did have a budget. I said, okay, my budget is going to be $1,000. It's going to get all the materials, all the supplies I need. Of course, it was not that, and I've accumulated stuff. But you know what? I've also have over the years accumulated some special financing, like through our website. They'll provide a couple hundred. It's like $600, $650 for like financing. But now that we're 5 years past. I do have an accountant, and she is, this is where you are.
The back office things that you need.
The back office things you need. She's like, look, and if you want to, we have goals. We have big goals this year, and we want to, looking into special financing and, figuring out using what we have to get what we want, right? So, we have a registered EIN, we have insurance, we have all the things in place as a small business. How do we get to where we need to be the next step with financing? Mm-hmm. And that's where you come in. I know you have helped me personally with my PMI.
Oh, yes.
And I know you don't give enough credit, but I had reached out to Candy and I said, even something so small, it was actually really big for me, because this year I wanted to, my goal in 2024 was to get my PMI off, and then reached out to Candy and I said, hey, can you help me with this? And she guided me through it, and it was super simple. And we got it done before the end of the year.
I love it. And that's an amazing thing. While people don't realize these little savings, that adds up. Whether it's $100 a month, that can now contribute to your business. So curious, real quick though, were you in an FHA or a conventional loan in order to drop off that PMI?
I'm in I
want to say it was probably conventional. It had to have been, because you didn't need a refinance.
No.
You were able to call
her. Yeah, conventional.
She called her servicer, basically, in instances, if you didn't put your 20% down on your home and you may have went lowest route, whatever that is, know that you can always contact your servicer and challenge what your market value is in order to support that. You now have the 20% equity in your home as homes are appreciating, right? Organically and over time. And she was able to successfully do that. So congrats, girl. Look, all good. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do. So, a lot of things that come up. I know we had did the Roadmap to Renovation event in Lake Las Vegas with a lot of our neighbors. And that was a fun event. But during that time, we talked about, a lot of people are in their homes. We had met a few people who manage properties as well. So they're looking for financing. Like how much does it cost me to renovate my kitchen and bathroom, right? Because kitchen and bathrooms is where it's at. You want to spruce up your house. You want to put it on the market. All the things. That's where you're going to find the best bang for your buck is the kitchen and bath, of course. So, like on the Waypoint website, Waypoint Living Spaces website, there is a visualizer on there, but also there is there's a place where how much is this going to cost me for my project. And I think people don't realize how much it is going to cost you and everything that works through it. But that's why we have great cabinet dealers locally here in Las Vegas to walk you through that process, right? And so then we talked about how you're going to finance it, right? And that people have to realize there's special financing, like we can pull money out of our account or out of our home to do it, equity. Like we both were just talking about, we want to redo our cabinets already.
Yes.
So we are going to do that.
So yeah, just to kind of segue into what Casey does also full time is she works for Waypoint, also known as
So American Woodmark is our parent company, and then I work with cabinet dealers and distributors. So for the home builders, our distributors like Lennar, all the big wigs, right? KB, they do 1951 cabinetry, and so that's just like for the home builders, in and out flippers, and then Waypoint is more of like a designer, right? You walk in. You get that feel of, okay, I'm in the right place. I can get inspiration. I can partner with a designer to get your project done. So and then we have a frameless line out of LA too. Because people want frameless too. That's really popular. You'll see that in our homes as well. Financing about it.
So yeah, I'm interested to learn because, I'm in front of a lot of people that fix and flip their properties or homes, investors, and people that are looking to build or maybe even, to your point, renovate. So most of the times, what is the step, would you say, Case? Are you getting with an interior designer first? Or are you going to these studios? Like, where would someone even begin if they wanted to start renovating their home? What would you advise would be the first point of contact?
The first point of contact, I would go to the website. Like I said, Waypoint Living Spaces website. And on there, you can go to, we have this amazing visualizer that just launched. You can pick your kitchen is in there, your actual design. And you can design it from all the way the color of the ceiling to the color of the floors, different color cabinets, what countertop you want. Do you want natural stone, quartzite, granite? You can, do two-tone cabinets, whatever you like, even down to the details of the pools. And so take that. There's also a dealer locator, right? So on the dealer locator, find your local dealer in your area. We have about 6 great ones here in Las Vegas. And then, of course, worldwide over the United States, there's a bunch too, just wherever you are. And go meet with them. Set an appointment. They have designers. They have somebody there to greet you on staff. And they can you actually just created your dream kitchen. Now, sometimes what happens, it's super fun. Definitely do that. It's super fun and it gets your creative juices flowing. And then let's price it out. And sometimes they're able, even on the visualizer and the pricing budget, you can say, you know what, I might want to I want the best flooring ever. And so I want to spend a little bit more money on flooring. Maybe I want quartzite countertop instead of granite. So you can kind of get an idea. You can get an idea of what it's going to cost. You can get an idea of, and then arm yourself with this information when you go to your meeting.
I love that.
I think that's the best. That's what I would do, and that's what I would tell all my friends and family to do.
Because, right, we all start with an idea. We're like, oh, we know what color cabinets we want, but how is that going to look against backsplash? How is that going to look against my furniture and things? And you actually brought a couple samples. Can we take a look at that? Some colors, because you girls and guys know, see, it's always changing. Oh, is it the all white? Is it the black? Is it the gold? The grays?
I do have to say, we are still 100% linen white. I mean, that is our still top color till forever. It is
it's
white
classic.
shaker. It's the best seller. It is. However, right now we're moving into more biophilic. Like I feel like, with your beautiful olive tree and your design here, with the gold, rusted gold and the creams, we are going back to, we want the outside to come in. You see the beautiful trees outside, the blue sky, we want that to come in. So this is where we launch a painted oat. So it's a painted cabinet, it has a little bit of details here, which is a very nice color. This one here is going to be, which is one we needed in our line. We needed to have a nice taupe, calming color
neutral
to what's happening, because this can go with a lot of floorings, a lot of backsplash, a lot of paint colors that you have already. So this is a very nice color.
Tell us that color again.
This one's a painted oat, like oatmeal.
Yeah, like oat milk.
Oat milk.
Yes.
Oat milk and honey.
Okay.
We should do a fragrance on that. We should do a soap. Yeah. This one here is a great one too. One that we had previously was a little bit reddish and not my favorite, but this one here is great. Same idea. Even these two go together. And so this is called a maple wood cider. So this is a standard shaker door, and this is a 5-piece panel. The other 5-piece panel, some of them come in a flat slab too as well. So like I said, look on the visualizer, pick your one you want. But these are the two new colors that we just launched. Actually, we just launched 3 days ago.
Wow!
And so our dealers are loving it. They're putting, I know. Liz at California Cabinets, they're putting oat into their new showroom. They just regutted all of it and they're putting it in there. So we are very happy about that too. But this is a great color. This here is one really popular in my Fresno market, and also Kingman too. But people are really loving they want a wood.
Yeah.
They want the wood look, but they don't want like hickory.
Sure.
You know what I mean? With like knots and bulges and stuff like that.
No. I'm really leaning into this as the next kitchen makeover, simply because this is almost leaning into the boho chic you can incorporate, or the desert vibes without looking too woodsy, and really playing against, even to your point, the creams, the whites, the antique whites. Like that's just always going to be a classic, I think.
And I still do like it. I like it with the navy blue.
Yeah.
I like that contrast too, with the navy blue color, like my shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
It's really pretty too. I like it.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, so a lot of great things. So, I do work with a lot of small businesses, and some when they want to expand, when they want to thinking about, hey, should we purchase a new showroom? Should I move into this new showroom? And renovating it? Special financing and launching their companies and launching different parts of their companies. Come to Candy. We partner with another company out of California who does commercial property, and we're always looking for what they're looking for, and what my husband does. He basically partners with them to find properties around here. So what I do is I just took some pictures for you to come to look at some properties, but they want to invest in Las Vegas, and they want to invest in the commercial space. So that's when I come to Candy and, say, hey, well, how do we, get this done? How do we connect you? How do we get this, make a win-win situation for all of us?
Thank you for segueing that into it, Case. But yes, if you guys are out there considering, all right, it's not a time to buy a new home. I like the location I'm in. I like this house. It just needs a little bit of a facelift. Yeah. Remember that if you guys have equity in your home, that is an avenue to explore where you can tap into that, take out a second mortgage, a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit, or a home equity loan. And yeah, it doesn't have to be much in terms of $50,000, $75,000 to really improve your current setting, whether it is your kitchen where we spend most of our time, the primary restroom, if you want to add that pool. So thank you for adding that. And so that also leads me to ask, how would you say you guys are priced in the market? Where do y'all rank? Yes.
Great question. Great question. So I always say we are not the Mercedes-Benz. We are not up here. And we are not the Hyundai Accord. So we're the Honda Accord. We are that middle car that lasted you your entire 20s, 30s, right?
Heck yeah.
And it has 150,000 miles on it, and it's still running. And that's how I describe our business. 80% of the market share that we own, and very proud about that. And we want to expand our market share. We want to keep our market share. That means we keep our dealers happy. We keep our customers happy with their lifetime warranties and the way that we our manufacturing facilities, and constantly looking at new ways to penetrate the market too.
Beautiful.
But yeah, we live in that 80%. We know exactly who we are. We don't. And we do very, very, very well in that space.
I love
that. And it's
that.
a beautiful place to be.
Yes, the quality is there. You guys have heard it, and the price point is very affordable.
Yeah.
So make sure when you're shopping for cabinets, stop by their showroom section and give them a whirl, because they have the latest at the best prices. So, okay, and y'all have questions, be sure to reach out to 𝐿𝐸. And I don't want to wrap this up yet because I feel like it's so much nuggets, but I'm excited. Yeah. I've actually ordered candles from 𝐿𝐸, and I'm up for time. It's time for me to place some new ones to get those branded. But also, one of my favorite scents that you are working on, and for those that are snobs out there, like y'all like y'all's place to smell good, right? I know I do. I got my diffuser going off right now.
It smells great in here, actually.
Thank you. Does it smell like bacon?
It smells like no. No, it smells very, very zen in here, so it's good.
Well, good, because I like that. I like to keep things, I don't think I get too bougie with things, but for scents, I do make sure that that's taken care of. Yes.
Yeah.
So if not the subscription, guys, make sure you contact her. She does the candles, the soaps, but one of my personal favorites, which you didn't touch on, you recently gave me that body butter, which I'm absolutely
my tallow butter.
Yes.
I'm so happy. So I was worried because she's very sensitive about
what she
puts on her face or body, but I said, please just try it. So I bought some tallow butter from a company up north. It's a farm out there. So I wanted to be like pure, amazing, good tallow. And so, which is beef fat, and we're putting beef fat on her face, and
collagen,
we look
basically.
Amazing.
Yes,
it has so many great benefits for us,
especially in this desert. So dry.
It is right. I am not dry.
Yes, you look.
My husband is not dry. No, we are not dry.
Moist.
But anybody in here is very, very amazing. We do not look our age. It's okay. But yeah, so I was worried about putting a fragrance. I used a cocoa butter cashmere, and it's lovely.
Nice.
It does smell nice.
Yeah.
And so I wanted her to try it because she's very sensitive about what you put on your body, and sometimes people have different reaction. Always test it before. But I'm glad you love it.
Yes,
and we're going to be that is something that's going to be in the subscription box, and
as an a la carte. Would you say is it kind of something, or maybe an option?
It's going to be an option in there a few times. So out of the 12, it'll be one of those, because it is an amazing one, and then we'll put it on the website to order separately too at some point. Yeah,
because when you hear beef tallow, I'm like, oh, that smells like. Does that smell good? And
does it
honestly,
smell like
guys,
fat? Does it smell like bacon? Does it smell like beef? No, it doesn't.
It smells absolutely amazing, and it glides on. It's not greasy. No. I was afraid to put it on my face because I can break out certain things, but let me tell you, my face just sucked it all up, and I'm excited to continue seeing the results from that.
I'm so happy you love it, because it is pretty amazing. It's not new. I mean, it's been around for centuries, but it's making a comeback, and I'm here for it because I know how to make it. I only can put jojoba oil in it to make it creamy. And so there's two ingredients, we're done.
Oh, beautiful.
Simple, easy, peaceful, clean ingredients.
Simplify.
Non-toxic, amazing.
Move the fluff.
Move the fluff.
No fillers. Let's just go straight to the concentrated goods.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Love it. 𝐿𝐸, you kind of dropped it a few times, but let's say it again. How can they find you? Social media, IG, Facebook. Plug it.
Definitely. Well, we are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. That's probably my top 3 right now, because can't be everything to everybody, right? And so my handle is Uncommon Soapery, and the website uncommonsoapery.com. Super simple. Also, you can follow me on I am Casey Burrows on Instagram, where I do post a lot of the cabinet stuff and where to find. If I go into my dealer, I love to highlight them, all the great things they're doing, all their projects they're working on here locally. Love to show love to and market my dealers that I work with, and so you'll get a little touch of that. You'll get a little touch of our sports club. those are the type of things you'll get from me on a social media.
I love it.
And yeah, and then I said with the cabinets, you can find your local dealer on waypointliving-spaces.com or explore all the brands at American Woodmark. They are been around for over 80 years, and they are a great company to work with, to partner with. Very happy to be in this position and be in this role and to be able to serve our community here.
We love having
Yes,
you, Casey.
we love you.
Yes.
Having you so much.
Thank you for sharing your story with us today. We hope we inspired someone, ignited your fire, and hopefully motivated you to go out and just go after what it is that you absolutely love. Because look, 5 years later, she's running and just operating a very successful business and started with only $1,000 budget. That's like amazing. You guys have that out there. That's what you guys pay for for a phone. Like,
you do. You
know,
invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself. Exactly. And look, here we are just doing it. I love it. Thank you for sharing your story on Slaying Your Lane.
Yes, great.
Thank you for those who tuned in for this one. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. See you guys on the next one.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.